We are so happy that you can join us for this very special event. Please stand for the call to the colors and the presentation of the colors. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the singing of the national anthem. Here is what Fabricio sings from the Knights of Columbus to lead us in the pledge.
To the flag of the United
Please be seated. That has been presented for many years. We are glad that you can be a part of this year's performance. Here is the Stark School's principal, Dr. Armstrong.
Thank you, Mason. Good job. Thank you, audience. We would would like to welcome everyone here, our honored guest. Knights of Columbus, thank you again for coming. We have very special former Stark Star guests, principals, assistant principals. Thank you for attending our Flag Day. Together we gather not just to honor a symbol, our flag, but to reflect on what the American flag represents. Freedom, unity, and the promise of opportunity for all. It is a powerful reminder of our history, the sacrifices made by many, and the values we strive to uphold every single day. Students, let this day inspire you to be thoughtful citizens, to be respectful, and always stand for what is right. And to our staff and families, thank you for your role you play in helping to shape these young minds and hearts. As we look up to the flag today, let it remind us that even in times of challenge, we are strong together. Thank you and happy Flag Day. Let's see those flags. Yes. Thank you.
Flag Day is observed on June 14th, which is the day in 1777 that the United States of America adopted its first flag. A seamstress from Philadelphia named Betsy Ross is credited for making the first American flag. In 1885, a teacher in Wisconsin named Bernard Sigrid encouraged his students to celebrate the flag's birthday, and as more schools joined in, President Woodrow Wilson officially established Flag Day in 1916. Here is a special guest to tell us more about the history of the United States flag.
Good morning, everyone. It's so great to see all of you with all of your flags, and you guys are all doing a great job, and your teachers are doing a great job here at this school. Good morning, students, teachers, veterans, and families. I'm honored to be here as a member of the 4th Degree Honor Guard for the Knights of Columbus. My name is Robert Fabrizio. I'm the faithful navigator for our 4th Degree. And we're a volunteer group of Catholic men guided by the principles of charity, unity, fraternity, and patriotism. We support charities, veterans, churches, and those in need around our community. With our 4th degree, we are especially dedicated to patriotism. And today, we're honored to celebrate Flag Day with you. Honoring the American flag, a symbol of freedom, sacrifice, and unity. It reminds us of the brave men and women who have served and sacrificed so we can live in peace, enjoy freedoms, and worship without fear. We show respect to the flag by standing proudly, placing our hands over our hearts and honoring it during the Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem. Take your flag home, hang it proudly, treat it with honor. Don't let it touch the ground or be used as a toy. It's inspiring to see all of you here. You are the future of this great nation. Be proud of your country, be kind to everyone around you, and always remember that what the flag stands for: freedom, courage, and hope. We are also honored to have many veterans here with us today. We thank you so much for your service. We thank you for coming here today. Can you please stand? doesn't always mean wearing a uniform. It can be helping someone in need, standing up for what's right, or just showing kindness, especially when it's hardest to do. That's how we live our lives, based on the values the flag represents. Thank you, may God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.
Our second graders will now sing Your Grand Old Flag. The song composed by George M. Cohen will march across the stage in a bright patriotic costume while singing this and carrying the American flag. Our next song is called The Lights of Freedom. It acknowledges how the lights of freedom shine across the entire nation. The song has beautiful melody, includes the names of all the 50 states.
The lights of This next song, Back to the 1700s. It is even said that the song was sung when his surrender to America at the end when the missionary were here in the Connecticut State song, Yankee Doodle.
Good morning. A flag isn't just a flag. It's the identity of a country's people and a representation of its culture. Flags are visually significant symbols that represent unity, identity, and values within a group or nation. They serve as a visual reminder of shared heritage, history, and aspirations, fostering a sense of patriotism and belonging. Flags have evolved over time to represent various groups. Flags are used in international relations to represent nations and communicate their identities. Flags are used in sports to identify teams and represent their countries or regions. In the context of modern times, flags are best known as national symbols, and they're used to air a country's past, present, and future vision, all rolled into once. At Julia Stark, we represent many countries, and Stark staff, students, and families are proud to celebrate this holiday. We're here today on this special day to hold our flags as powerful symbols of national identity and cultural pride.
Here's the final song for Flag Day 2025. This song reminds us that we are a school and a community of many people from many different countries, each with their own flag. This you can hear for a unique individual, and you should always wave your flag. Here's the final song, Wave Your Flag.
seventh graders. Another round of applause. Excellent job. I'd like you also to give a round of applause to Mr. Herrmann, Mr. Ditchella. I see you, Mr. Leftwich. Can all of our amazing second grade teachers please? Distinguished guests, thank you all, thank you audience, you were a wonderful, wonderful audience. We are going to exit very carefully and cautiously through our back doors and through this door as well. Again, everyone have an amazing day. Happy Flag Day!